Welcome to Mersing, a coastal town in Malaysia on its eastern side. Now, I got here a couple of hours ago and I finally escaped. If you had been following me from Kota Tinggi, it's been a couple of days while I've been trying to find a bus that doesn't exist, I don't think, but people kept telling me there is one. And after being at the bus station for about, I think, 3 hours this morning, I gave up and got a grab taxi here. Now the taxi here cost me 157 ringgit, which is expensive, and it took just over an hour to get here. So it's the first time I've been out and about, although I did get dropped off here by the taxi, and this is the harbour centre. So they say so there. Now this place is not really touristy. The main people that come here are tourists that are going to here to buy a ticket to get over to the islands, and that's the main reason I've come, because tomorrow morning I am going across to Tioman Island and I need to find out what time it is going and, more importantly, how much it costs. So I have been around about the centre of town, which is down that way. It's just a chilled, relaxed town. There's a little bit of traffic, people go doing their normal stuff. And I did come in here this morning just to make sure I knew where the ticket office was, and I met some Westerners for the first time in about a week and a half. 3 German girls who had just come back from the island, just sat over there, so I obviously had to go across and say hello and find out what the islands were like. And they just said it's closing, it's end of season, there's hardly anything to do. I don't care. At the bottom of my backpack is a snorkel, which I've not used once in the 103 days of travelling so far. Was it 102? So I need to do some snorkeling. So I'm going to go and buy me a ticket for the boat tomorrow morning. I'll be out in a minute. Oh, that was quite easy. 60 ringgit one way. It's proven to be a little bit expensive coming here. And the girl that was serving me was not the happiest. She was too busy on her phone and I interrupted her. Bless. So this is the main harbour area. This is where people come from all over Malaysia to go across the islands. There are a few hotels actually in town, and most people come here just for the one night, just like me. And the hotels that I've found on both booking.com and Agoda are quite expensive, and I've had to go down to use Airbnb. I found a really nice place for, how much am I paying? £14 a night. I'll have to confirm that later, but it's just a nice nice room, clean, big bed, and I'll show you it later when we go back into town. But according to the map, I need to go, if I just work out my bearings, that away towards the Esplanade, I think. Yeah, that way. Obviously, I've had a look on the map. I'm not going that way. I'm going that way. Now, I try to find a bit of history in the last hour on this place, a bit of culture. There's not a lot online about this place. Colonial history. It used to be a stop-off point for the British when they had a trade route going on Southeast Asia, and the beach is down that way. I do like this little sign, mesmerising Mersing. And that's where I'll be tomorrow morning, going that way to get the ferry. Now a lot of these buildings around here are modern. There is a mosque in the background just over there. See the golden dome? Because it's off season, I think there's less people than there should be. Because I did read there was 2 ferries a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. But after speaking to the girls this morning, when they said it's out of season now, there's only 1 ferry, and I've got it. So I'll be interested to find out if there's many people on the island. But I'll be getting my snorkeling fix, so I don't care. Right, time to go. Which way am I going? That way. So I'm getting close to the beach, and there's a few funky buildings around here. Now there is a bit of a wind coming up, so it might affect the sound quality. But you've got that little funky thing there. And then that. And there's the beach down there. Now if you are watching this for the very first time, and I know that I said it was difficult getting out of Kota Tinggi and I had to take a taxi, I will have people saying, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. I spent 2 days trying to leave the town. 2 days. I asked so many people, and although they were helpful, oh, that's a nice view, look at that. But yeah, I asked so many people, and there was only so much help I could take. Most of the advice I was given was incorrect, that in the end I did have to take a taxi, even though it was expensive. Oh wow, definitely need a close-up of that. Wow. Oh, it goes all the way down as well. Let's have a little wander. Oh, a little gym there. I might have to give that one a miss. Now it doesn't look like a typical beach. For a start, there's nobody on it. Is that all sand? I mean, the sea starts out further over there, but that boat there is just coming in on some water just there. Oh, I like that. Right, let's have a wander down here. Let's have a wander down here. All very exciting. You can tell they spent some money on this place when you've got big signs like this one here. So the Esplanade is dotted with some tourists. Just over there they've got some horses that you can either have your photograph taken on the back of it, or you can have 3 laps of something. Some various shops, stalls selling food, but this just goes on and on. Now I have read that on the coastline itself is a lot of mangroves, which is essential for something. I did read as far as it was essential, and then I stopped reading. Oh wow, look at that fountain. Get closer. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Look at that. So it's got 4 swords, the crown at the top. There's a fence all the way around so you don't get too close. Now that is impressive. Wowzers. Oh, that's definitely an Instagram photograph. Yeah, that is really, really, really good. Now, as I said, just take my Instagram picture, and if you want to find me on Instagram, the link is on my description below this video, and I try and take as many photographs, pictures as I can in a day, if I remember to, if I'm not too busy filming and getting involved in YouTube. Oh wow, it did go on. And there was just a lovely breeze coming off that sea. Oh, it's needed. So that is the mosque just there in the background, and I am going to try and have a wander up because that does look pretty good. I'm not too sure if it's too high up to climb, but I do need the exercise. Beautiful. Quite like this place. Really, really nice. It's peaceful, it's quiet. Not too sure what it'd be like peak season, but it's just a place that feels like it's not trying to oversell itself. Now, I've just been stopping over there for a quick tiramisu iced coffee, which was really nice. I needed it because I needed a bit of a caffeine fix, and it was cheap, so I was even more happier. And I've just been having a look online, so that fountain down there on a night time lights up and is meant to be amazing. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to come out tonight. I need to do some research on the island. One of the things I had to do when I booked the ticket was they wanted accommodation booked as well, so I had to find somewhere really quick, book it. So I need to find out where I'm staying. Oh, this is a bit marshy around here. Don't know if there's been some rain overnight. See the water there. And I'm planning on being on the island for 2 nights. So the ferry leaves 10 o'clock tomorrow. I think it's an hour's journey across the water that way. That's a nice view, isn't it? Which means I'll have tomorrow lunchtime onwards, and then the next day after that, and then the plan is to come straight back here, jump on a bus and head somewhere else. But where that is going to be, I don't know. Now it looks like there's a lot of dark clouds coming while I've had that tiramisu coffee. I can see the sun just poking through, but I will have a little wander up to the mosque just there. So I've just had a nice 10-15 minute stroll up a hill to get to the mosque, and there it is. So it's got some stairs. Oh, there's a gate. It's open. So this neighbourhood that I've climbed up through is just a really nice area. There's lots of some nice houses. Looks like an expensive area. I'm hoping. Oh, there's a lock in it. Oh. Yeah, it's all locked up. Drat! Oh. Oh, just been bitten by a ant. Look at all them ants. Oh, they're bitey ones. Yeah, it's all locked up. See if I can get a better view of this. And the car park down there, I mean, it's big enough, but there's no cars there at all. Oh, more ants. Ow! It's just been bitten on my neck. Did you jump onto me? Oh my god, have you seen them all? You're bitey stuff. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna need to get away from here. They're on the floor as well. Need to take a quick Instagram photograph. So I've just walked down all them stairs. There's a lot of ants. They're all attacking us. But the mosque itself, that's the name of it. It's perched on the hill. And even these gates going up to it are locked up. Which is quite unusual because usually mosques are wide open for you to have a walk in. Look around. So we're up a bit of a hill, got a nice view. Tioman Island, Mersing. No idea what's down there. So I've just had a look at the map. This road takes me back into the centre of the town, so be a chance for you to have a look and then work out where my Airbnb is. But yeah, this place is really nice. So this is the town centre. Lots of tourist shops. Now I get the feeling that this used to be a small fishing village, and then once they discovered the islands for holiday makers, then this place probably grew up from that. Because most of these buildings are, from the looks of it, 60s, 1970s. And to be honest, I've no idea where I am because I've not passed a Maybank before. Huh. So I don't know where my Airbnb is. I'm now at the end of the main street, and this leads on to the main roundabout from Mersing. And I've noticed that, especially down the beach area, they've got little stick figures everywhere, and even throughout the high street I've passed a couple of them. So there must be like a status for this place, a symbol. Got a little shaded temple area thing over there. But I've come down here to see the Chinese temple. Now this isn't locked up. Now this is over 100 years old, and that's all I know about the place. Oh, it's open. Take my shoes out. Now this is a very simple Chinese temple. Compared to some of them I've seen in the past 3 months. Oh, I like that. Got all the Chinese astrology animals all around. Wow, really pretty. Ducks. Very nice. Got my shoes back on. And the town itself is not really that big. You can walk around it in a couple of hours and see everything. But as I've mentioned before, with the east side of Malaysia, most people, backpackers, tourists, westerners, will go from Singapore to Malacca, then to Kuala Lumpur, all on the west. I'm keen to go across the road just to see over there. Please let me go across. Nope. Walk a bit faster. It's nice. I thought I'd have a walk along to the bridge, see what's down that way, but I've just seen on the hill behind the Chinese temple, I don't know if you can see it, Mersing. That's their little Hollywood sign, and then on that board there is a video of all the good things in Mersing to see, which I don't understand because most of the people that will go past it actually live here. So here is the bridge. Now I can't get too close because there's a big massive pipe between me and the fence. Pretty. And this pipe's actually on the other side as well. Can't really see much. So I thought I'd come down and have a look at the bridge itself down here, see if I could get under to the other side, but unfortunately it's just a dead end unless I climb down there. There is no path, but this is River Lake. You can imagine all these lot getting knocked down and getting big expensive flats. Go for a fortune. So my Airbnb is a 6-minute walk away according to Google Maps. So I thought I'd go back, show you where I'm staying, and then find out how to get it again. So this is the street that my Airbnb is on, and I've just checked my emails. Oh, bit of lighting in there. £16.19, and there's the vendor. There you get keys. Obviously they give you instructions how to get to the place. It's owned by the guys that own this place, and it's locked up big time, so you've got to unlock to get into the place itself. And once you're in, you've got to relock the place so you're locked in. And then second floor, and it's really clean. Definitely recommend this place. And it looks like there's some people, some extra people in. Is this me? Yeah. And this is my place for the night. So obviously I just dropped my stuff off, but queen size bed, nice blanket, the aircon is just beautiful, and a nice bathroom. Wow. So even though it's an Airbnb, it's like a hotel, so there's different rooms all the way around. I don't think it's very soundproof. That leads straight out to the corridor. Yeah, I can hear them. I think there's another level, but £16, 16 pence. I'm happy with that. So that was my little tour around Mersing. Like I said, it's a really nice place. And I think it's good enough for possibly 2 nights. If you're here for a hotel, you've got the beach, you've got stuff to do, but I want to go to the island, which is where I'm going tomorrow morning on the ferry at 10 o'clock. And my plans for tonight. Well, I'm going to go out to 7-Eleven. I'm going to get some noodles because it's cheap, and my budget has gone over for the day because of the taxi. And then I'm going to have an early night, mainly because last night I had way too much alcohol for the first time in a few weeks, that I'm feeling a little fragile. So a nice hot shower, in the bed, aircon on, and then watching it on my phone. But if you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed this town, then you've got to press that like button. If you want to see what the island's going to be like when I get there tomorrow morning, then you've got to subscribe. And I've still got a lot of Malaysia to go and see. But until the next time, bye bye for now.